Hello, Radio.
Hello, good evening, Major General.
Yeah, good evening, Radio.
Yes. Yeah, so I hope you have collected enough information about what happened, the gunshots that were heard this evening in the capital, Juba.
Yes, it is true that there was exchange of gunfire this evening, and that one occurred at the residence of former spy chief, General Akol Khor. There was misunderstanding between our own soldiers. We have two layers of security team. We have the outer protection force that is protecting its residents, and we have his close protection force. So there was misunderstanding between the two forces, and as a result, they exchanged fire. However, upon the eruption of gunshots, our Chief of Defense Forces, General Santino Dawar, rushed to the scene of the shooting. He had calmed down the situation. He has succeeded in containing further shooting, and more investigation will be done tomorrow on the exact root cause of the misunderstanding that degenerated into armed confrontation. According to our Chief of Defense Forces, our own two soldiers were shot and wounded in the exchange of gunfire. But otherwise, let the people of South Sudan and wherever in Juba be reassured that we have contained the situation, and they should have a good night's sleep.
Right. So the gunshots were really so heavy, and as you said, that there is yet, the army or the organized forces are yet to investigate the matter. And what about civilians? Because it happened within residential areas.
That will come at a later stage. As of now, we have sustained our casualties, our injuries too. As time goes by, we'll be able to do more investigation on whether there were any civilian casualties that might have been shot and wounded in crossfire. Yeah. But it was clearly between our own forces that are playing different roles at the residence of the former spy chief.
I suppose the army would know the misunderstanding prior to the incident, because you said it involved actually two groups, right?
I'm saying we have two levels of security. We have the outer ring, which is about a battalion size, a platoon size, that is protecting the residents from the outside. They have been deployed around the residence of the former spy chief.
Right.
Are you getting me?
Yes, now it's clear.
Yeah, they have been deployed around its residence. There's the outer ring. There's the outer security force that is protecting its residents. Then there is the close protection force, which is a little bit smaller in number. There are also we call it close protection force for the former spy chief and the former governor of Warab State. Yeah. So there was misunderstanding between these two security forces, and it is good to underscore that they are all from SSPDF, but they are playing different roles. So we do not know exactly what transpired between these two forces. They ended up exchanging gunfire. All right? So until those who were primarily involved in the shooting are investigated, we will not be sure about exactly what triggered it. But at this stage, it is enough for the listeners of our radio to know that indeed there was shooting between our own forces at the residence of former spy chief. And the situation had been contained, and everyone should have a good night's sleep. More updates will follow tomorrow.
Right. And just one thing before, we understand there were reports of Akol Khor being under house arrest. What do you say?
Well, of course, that's it. He was put he was told to remain within his residence. I want to call it a house arrest as such, but he was instructed and directed to remain within the confines of his residence.
Do we know the reasons?
Well, I did not get a paper that indicated the reasons for his confinement within his own premises.
Right.
But I can confirm that he was ordered to remain within the confines of his residence. An extra protection force was deployed to ensure his safety.
All right. Thank you so much, Major General.
Yeah, let it go on air to assure the people of South Sudan.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.